So this one is a bat in a railway maintenance yard, and it came in on a train apparently. Any altercation between a train and a bat doesn't usually end well. However, I did have one where the bat must have flown into the train and the doors had been closing on it and opening and closing and opening on it, and it was hanging clawed into the window in the door, and that bat was just a little bit bruised. So let's hope that this little one's okay, but it doesn't actually sound great, and he says it's got blood on both wings.
On top of the train.
On top of the train? Like up?
Like a rubber bit.
Up on the top, like that bit up there, okay. That must have been inconvenient for him. Yeah. And so you had to stop the train.
We had to divert the train to us.
So somebody noticed it?
Yes.
In the
platforms, or one of the train staff on the platforms.
Okay, and so everybody was evacuated out of the carriage and it was brought here?
Yes.
Okay, you know, I could have gone wherever it was and collected it.
You couldn't.
I couldn't.
It would be unsafe for you to get up there. We wouldn't allow you.
Hello, sweetie. What did you do to yourself? Oh, you're just a little one, aren't you? Let me have a look at you. Oh, you're just a little juvenile and you've just smacked yourself around a bit. Let me have a look at you. Can you come out for me? Let me have a look at you, sweetie. Why is that wing around that way? Oh dear.
Is he okay?
I don't know. The wing's wrong, I think.
Everything's wrong?
No, that wing.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
What's wrong with it?
He's really badly broken his wing. And he's smacked himself badly. That's bleeding in his gut, sweetie. Shh, 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 shh. I know.
Both the wings?
No, just one.
Just one.
But the bone's completely out, like this much. And that's not something that we can fix. I'm going to give him a drink because it's got its juice, and he'll be thirsty because he's lost blood. And he's quite pale. His tongue's really, really pale because he's lost quite a bit of blood. He's also bleeding inside. Okay. Actually, I think it's a girl. It's just there's so much blood down there, I can't really tell. Now have a look, see how she's drinking?
Yep.
Look at that. She's only a juvenile. She's only very young. She's newly getting out of the colony and flying out. Can you take a photo?
Yeah.
You can come closer. I have very good control over her.
Yeah. Okay.
But she's only really young. Maybe 15 or 16 weeks.
That was flying straight into the train or something?
Yeah, she's smacked into the train.
What do you reckon will happen to this one here? Put down?
I will euthanize her because her bone is, this much bone's hanging out. And that's dead. It's quite a lot of trauma, and she's also bleeding out of her butt. Oh, sorry about your plant.
That's okay.
There we are. So she smacked herself inside, and she's got some abdominal bleeding. Haven't you, darling? If I just put this in front of you, just like that. Here we are. There we are. And I'll just wrap her up. And that's like splinting the bone, so that it's not moving, so it's not hurting her so much. A little bit more juice. There we are. Good girl. Good girl. There we are. just for the sheer entertainment value. Orange is so not my colour. So I've got Lydi home, and this is how she was. The bone was twisted around. Now that's her radius, her forearm, and this is the bone that should be in there that has been completely stripped out. So that's massive trauma. Must have been extremely painful. Poor little sweetheart. And it is a little girl, and I just measured her out at 15 weeks. And since she can't feel anything, I thought I'd just see if she had any problems with her shoulders. She's also got a fracture of her humerus right next to her shoulder. Massive swelling in her shoulder, and it feels like some grinding where her collarbone is as well. So this little girl's had massive trauma to that side of her body. And look, the bone's dead. Oh, it's horrible.